Veterinarian David Graff is here to take your questions, 365-9999. If you have a question today, we're going to kick things off with Nancy, who's waiting on the line with our first question. Go ahead, Nancy.
Yeah, we have a basset hound. She's about 8 years old, and we have 3 other dogs, and there's no rhyme or reason. She'll just start with a low growl, and then all of a sudden she just wants to attack them and fight with them, and she will not quit, and we don't know what to do with her.
Well, dog-to-dog aggression is a common problem that we deal with every day. There are really good dog trainers that can help you in the diagnosis and treatment of that condition. There's several different types of aggression, and it's good to find out which type it is, whether it's dominance aggression or fear aggression. But I would refer you to a trainer, and if you need help with that, you can call my office and we can get you a referral.
And I'm sure it's different from dogs to different dogs, because my dog is uncomfortable around some dogs and she's fine around others.
Right. The socialization is one of the important parts of preventing that.
Sure. And you brought a cat with you today?
Yes, a very happy kitty. His name is Splinter. He's a neutered male. He's about 2.5, 3 years old, they're thinking. And he's at the Cedar Rapids Animal Care and Control.
He just snuggled up on your lap?
Yeah, he purrs, and he's a real easygoing kitty.
One thing you wanted to talk about today is something you're seeing now in your office, cases of whipworm.
Yes, I wanted to talk about that because we had a case this week. It was a very small dog, indoor dog, and people are under the misconception that because their dog lives in the house and only goes outside to do the toilet duties, that they can't get parasites, and that's not true. This dog is a house dog and only goes outside to do his duty, and it turned up positive with whipworms. And whipworms cannot be seen in the feces. Okay. It requires a test, a microscopic test on the sample. So the irony is the worms that you can see are usually not pathologic, and the worms you can't see can be fatal. And another important thing to know is that the heartworm medicine that you give to your dog, if given every month, several of the heartworm brands of medicine give you worm insurance. If you give it every month and get a test once a year, then if your dog gets heartworms, hookworms, roundworms, or whipworms, they will pay for the diagnosis and treatment.
Okay, that's good to know.
That's real good to know.
Because that can get expensive, especially if you don't catch it right away.
It's good to have that protection, that security.
For sure. And if you're interested in adopting this little guy, give Cedar Rapids Animal Care and Control a phone call. Certainly just made himself comfortable in our studio.
Absolutely.
Didn't he? Well, thank you so much for coming in today. We appreciate it. And coming up tomorrow, our financial expert will talk about selecting stocks with a purpose. Stay with us. We'll be right back.